The best Mortal Kombat channels on YouTube. If you ever wanted other channels to watch besides my amazing channel, then here's some more fantastic channels to keep you entertained. The first ever Mortal Kombat YouTuber Awards, hosted by True Underdog and talking about your favorite channels on YouTube. One of the coolest things about having a big channel like mine is you can give shoutouts. So today, let's have fun doing exactly that. If I don't mention your channel, please don't worry because I have more videos like this planned in the future, like up and coming channels, underrated channels, and so on. So chances are your small channel will get shouted out in the future. And feel free to comment about those channels down below. And also leave a like for all the incredible channels mentioned today. Without any further ado, let's begin. Starting off with Mike Trelinsky. This guy's channel is pure entertainment from start to finish. High energy from the word go, and it keeps that energy until the video is over. So if you're looking for pure entertainment that's fantastic, then that's Mike Trelinsky, okay? The pacing on his videos is incredible. You're hooked the entire time. And honestly, his success speaks for itself because for a while, Mike Trelinsky was the biggest Mortal Kombat channel on YouTube. Hundreds of thousands of views for every single video, which is why I wish he posted more often. But thankfully he has a big backlog of content for you to check out, especially if you haven't watched his channel before. The guy's got a lot of videos to keep you entertained for a good while. And speaking of entertaining, Waz is also an incredible channel for non-stop entertainment. He doesn't post as often on YouTube anymore, but he does stream, so make sure to check that out. And in terms of content, Waz covers a lot of stuff. Combo challenges, ranked matches, throwback videos, analysis videos, all that stuff. His channel's got a lot of variety, so if you want pure entertainment, check out Waz. However, if you just want raw gameplay with some light commentary, then Super is your channel. This guy posts more often than any other Mortal Kombat YouTuber, and it's not even close. 2 videos a day, sometimes 3 videos in one day. This man can't be stopped, and it's non-stop gameplay with some fun commentary. It's not explosive and in your face like Mike Trelinsky, it's lighter commentary for sure, but some people prefer that. Great gameplay at a high level. Super is a channel for people who want non-stop gameplay every single day across various NetherRealm titles, including the Injustice games. Sometimes Super goes back and plays decade-old games. It's awesome. But since we're talking about gameplay, I've gotta mention Diff, because this man also has high-quality gameplay and some fun commentary too. His channel might be a bit on the small side, but it's no less entertaining, with great combos, amazing commentary, and just high-level gameplay in general. I would consider Diff at that pro level of gameplay. And typically he sticks to Mortal Kombat 1, but every now and then he does mix it up. So if you want some high-level gameplay with some fun commentary, check out Diff as well. Or if you want true pro-level gameplay, then check out Sonic Fox or Honeybee, Foxy Grandpa, or Tweety's channel. That's right, 4 different shoutouts in one. Sonic Fox, Honeybee, Foxy Grandpa, and Tweety. All of these channels are run by pro Mortal Kombat players who actively compete in tournaments to this day. So the gameplay level does not get any higher than that. If you want pro-level gameplay, check these guys out. However, fair warning for Foxy Grandpa's channel because it can get a bit spicy. The man does money matches and some of those competitors use foul language, which I think is fantastic and very fun, but I just wanted to warn anybody watching who does not like that stuff. Once again, I like the foul language, I like the beefing between players. It's fun to see that thuggery come back to the fighting game community, and Foxy Grandpa is what you watch if you like that kind of stuff. And of course, on top of that, he plays himself as well at the pro level, so it's fun to watch that high skill gameplay just like with Sonic Fox and Honeybee and Tweety. And speaking of Tweety, sometimes he does throwback videos, analysis videos, and also analyzes tournament gameplay, so it's also super interesting. But next up, let's talk about Catchup and Mustard, otherwise known as pndk&m, and possibly the best Mortal Kombat channel on YouTube, especially if you're a big fighting game nerd like me who loves deep analysis videos on characters or the competitive history of certain characters and even certain games. This channel is fantastic for this. There's tons of analysis on past games and past characters from your favorite Mortal Kombat games. And sometimes you get lucky and they post a different game entirely, which is always a fun treat. It's not always Mortal Kombat on this channel, but it is 90% of the time. So make no mistake, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, this is a channel you need to check out. And fair warning, you could get lost because there's so much good content here, and before you know it, you're gonna get hooked. However, what if you want to learn about the lore and the backstory of characters in fighting games, not just Mortal Kombat? Kombat? What if you care more about the story? Well, in that case, History Behind the Warrior has you covered. This man discusses every character from every fighting game that I can even think of, and he always keeps things up to date. So if you want to learn about the history of Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Ermac, Reptile, or any other characters from any other fighting game, then make sure to check out History Behind the Warrior, because he's got hundreds of hours of explanation for all of these different characters, and it's so much fun, very entertaining. But next up, let's talk tournaments, because the competitive scene keeps fighting games alive. It is the blood and life force of this community, and there's no better channel for tournament Mortal Kombat gameplay than Rip's Arena. And I truly do believe that. Not only is the gameplay always top level, but it's also daily, sometimes more than one video a day. Rip's Arena is on top of it. There's always new content to watch. So if you're one of those fighting game lovers who needs competitive gameplay shoved into your veins 24/7, then Rip's Arena is your best spot to watch. And even though the gameplay is high level, it's not always pros competing. Sometimes it's unknown players from out of nowhere that show up and just start beating everybody, which is so cool. You have these new players out of nowhere, completely unheard of, just going toe to toe with these pro players and sometimes winning. It does not get any more exciting than that. Alright, but what about Mortal Kombat news? How do we stay up to date on the recent Mortal Kombat games and also upcoming Mortal Kombat games, new NetherRealm stuff? How do we make sure that we're always kept up to date? Honestly, I think Bomb is one of the best channels for that. This man is posting content all the time, keeping us up to date on Mortal Kombat 1 and possible future titles from NetherRealm Studios. And while there are other Mortal Kombat news channels like myself, I just love Bomb's set. I like his energy, the lighting, the editing. His videos are just mwah, chef's kiss. Every time this guy posts a video, you can tell that he put time and effort into it. He didn't just rush everything to get the video out as soon as possible. There's editing, he's got a cool set, all that awesome stuff. The production value is good. Alright, but what if you want to laugh your ass off? What's the best Mortal Kombat channel for pure comedy entertainment and just creative energy in general? In my opinion, it's Sonic Ha XD. Every one of this man's videos takes weeks to make, and that's nothing new for his channel. If you watch his videos, chances are there was dozens of hours that went into that video. We're talking editing, sometimes animation. That's right, this guy will animate the characters himself for his skits, and it's incredible. I honestly don't think you can find higher quality videos for Mortal Kombat on YouTube. I honestly feel that way, especially when it comes to his new stuff. Don't get me wrong, even his old videos still had lots of effort put into them, but the new stuff, my goodness, there's nothing else like it on YouTube. In other words, nobody else comes even close to the level of creativity and just effort put into these videos. It's incredible. However, to end this video today, what if you want someone who critiques the Mortal Kombat games? Even though they're a big fan, they can't help but voice their opinions and make their voices loud on YouTube and let everyone know how they feel about the recent Mortal Kombat games or past Mortal Kombat games. Who's the most honest Mortal Kombat critic on YouTube who's very entertaining and keeps you glued to your computer monitor? The Fourth Snake. Of course, there's nobody else for this job on YouTube. He's a massive Mortal Kombat fan, don't get it twisted. He loves this series, he loves the characters and its universe, but even so, he makes it clear when developers mess up or they miss the mark or waste the potential with certain characters. He's not afraid to voice his honest opinion on everything Mortal Kombat, even though he does love the series, and that's what makes his channel so special. Yes, he's a big critic and sometimes comes off like a hater, but make no mistake, he loves the Mortal Kombat series. He is a fan, which is why it's fun to watch him rip on these games, because you know it comes from a place of love. He wants these games to do well and for the series to succeed, but he's gonna call out when things are messed up. Alright everyone, and there you have it, all the best Mortal Kombat channels on YouTube that I can think of at the moment. But if I missed anyone, please let me know in the comments down below. Whether their channel is big or small, it doesn't matter. Comment down below any other great channels that cover Mortal Kombat content, because one of the coolest things I realized while making this video is how much variety there is in the Mortal Kombat community. Some people play ranked matches, some people host tournaments, some people make throwback videos or analysis videos, and others heavily critique the series. There's all types of content for the Mortal Kombat community to sink their teeth into, and I think that's so cool, because for other fighting games, I feel like all we get are ranked matches and sometimes analysis videos, but the MK community is making cool and unique stuff all the time, which is so fascinating, which is why I wanted to give them all a a big shout out in today's video. So thanks for watching everyone, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below, not just for me, but also all the channels I've shouted out as well. And normally I would end my video by asking you to subscribe and ring that bell, but today's video is not about me. So instead, check out one of the channels I mentioned in today's video right now. Do it right now. Go to that channel and enjoy.